I'm going to try something a little bit different today. There we go. Let me get to full screen. Come on, full screen. There we go. All right, so today I'm going to share some of the highlights from a designer show house that I was able to tour last week here in Nashville. Every year, O'More Design College in Franklin, Tennessee puts on a designer show house, and everybody who works on the designer show house attended their college at some point. So it's always a really good one. So I wanted to share with you the things that I saw. I was actually invited by California Closets, and they were nice enough to take a group of designers and myself on a tour of the house. They did the closets in the master bedroom. So you will take a look at those in just a minute. So let's start with color trends. There was a lot of black and white, high contrast neutrals in this particular house, and it's what I've been seeing lately. I saw a lot of that at High Point Market a couple weeks ago as well. So you'll see that the exterior of this house is a dark charcoal. It's kind of a soft black. The other colors that I saw in the house were some dark gray greens and dark blues, which we've been seeing for a while, and also some blush pink accents. Now, if you read my blog last week, a lot of you, well, okay, let me put it this way. Some of you like the blush pink and are excited about it, but there are others of you that really, really hate it. So it's a real polarizing color, apparently. But there were definitely some accents of blush pink in this particular show house. This beautiful outdoor area done by Red Leaf Interiors had lots of nice blush pink and a little white and black there as well. This is inside the master closet. For the ladies. They had a ladies' closet and the gentleman's closet. And this closet, again, was done by California Closets, and you'll see there are touches of blush pink in here. This was my favorite room in the house. This was the library, and it was designed by Kimberly Kelly, and I just love it for a lot of reasons. I really like the paint color that was used on the millwork. All of the cabinetry and trim is the same color, and it really reminded me of the House for Hope designer show house back in the spring where I specified the colors for the house. We did a really similar color in that library study with all of the walls and the trim and all the millwork in there was the same color. So this is similar to that. I love the Roman shades there. I love the fabric on that. And you'll notice that the wallpaper, it's kind of a cloud effect, but it really also gives you kind of the feeling of marble, like a marble swirl. And we're going to talk about marble and marble-like trends further into this highlight reel. Love this room. This is the upstairs hallway, obviously going down the stairs, and you'll notice that the floors are really pretty light. So if you're going to use a lot of black paint color in your house, it's probably better that you have light floors. And you'll notice that these are very just a light, almost like a bleached oak. And that's on the handrail as well as the stairs treads, and then the wood is throughout the house on the floors. The spindles here are black, which tie in with the light fixture. Lots of black iron and gold light fixtures in this house. There are a few silver pieces, but most of them are black or gold. You'll notice that there is shiplap siding in this hallway, but it doesn't look very country because of how they've treated it with the paint. So you have a dark gray paint here on both the walls and all of the trim and the ceiling. And you'll also notice that the windows have the black mullions as well, which is something I always like to specify in a lot of the new builds that I do in Franklin and Nashville. This is an outdoor screened-in porch that was done by Robert Brown, and I really liked it. It's a little unexpected to have a black outdoor room, right? You know, like a screen-in porch that's black, but look at all the natural light that comes into this area, so it really feels just kind of cozy and enveloping and not at all dark. So I really liked it. They have a fireplace over here on this side. Obviously, you see all the wood. I also like how this grill is kind of tucked in here, and over here to the right is the entrance to the living room. So it's almost like you have an outdoor grill like in your house, and you barely even have to go outside, just out onto this screened-in area. So that was really cool. Loved the details here. These little black snake andirons were really cool. More black in the master bathroom. Now this was a suite of rooms actually off the master bedroom, and this area was done by Kathy Sandler, who is a friend of mine. She's a wonderful lady here in town, and she did this area, and I just love the use of black here. You'll notice it's on the trim as well as the walls. Of course, it's in a higher gloss finish on the trim so that it stands out, and I really love this light fixture. Is just amazing, and the golden black here is just beautiful. This is a little shot of the master bedroom, and that was done by Lila Pryor, or Lila Pryor Franks, actually. And so this just highlights one of the trends that I saw at this show house and also at High Market. Lots and lots of fur, faux fur, obviously, and fabrics that have animal motifs on them. So there's cheetah, there's leopard, there's hides. If you notice, the little table here beside the chair is actually has horns as the legs. So that was interesting. Lots of that in the show house. This little bench is shearling. Also saw a lot of that at High Point. So that's something that's trending as well. Another trend that I've been noticing and actually am using in some of the designs that I'm working on now is the use of seemingly vintage rugs in unexpected places like bathrooms and kitchens, places that we usually have not used rugs. The great thing about rugs today is there's so many of them made from polypropylene, which is a material that can be used indoor or outdoor, but they're still soft underfoot. So you don't have to worry about water and staining and those kinds of things, because obviously you wouldn't want to do a really expensive oriental rug in a bathroom right off your shower. But with a rug like this, you don't even need like a bath mat or anything on the floor, which is nice. So that's just an example there. Here's another shot of that. And this is a utility room done by Corey Morris, which is really cool. So there's a laundry area here. There's, this is just a nice retreat for any lady of the house. And you'll notice it also has a beautiful rug on the floor here. Even in the closets, this is the master bedroom closet for the gentleman, done again by California Closet, and even here the designers used a rug in a closet, so who would have thought of that? Another shot of that. I really love the detailing here. You'll notice there's this shelf area where a fella could put his cologne or his cufflinks or whatever. And instead of doing a tile backsplash here, California Closets use this very interesting belt detailing here. And I just think that is the coolest thing. Very cool and very masculine. This is a little, another portion of the master bathroom with a separate sink, okay? And so this may even be a bar area. I'm not sure. This may be, I don't know, this may be some bar stuff underneath there. It looks like a bar sink to me. But I really wanted to show you this just because of the mirror detail. Instead of having a typical mirror, they used, this was Kathy Sandler again, and she used subway tile, a mirrored subway tile run vertically. Now obviously you don't want to put your makeup on or do your hair in an area like this, but it's really kind of a cool thing to do here for that particular use. And this is another one of the bathrooms. I just wanted to point out, mostly what we're seeing in bathroom lighting is sconce lighting on either side of your face instead of the light coming down from here, because that really casts some weird shadows and it's harder to do your makeup. So the sconce lighting on either side is very pretty, and these actually kind of to me look like little mirrors except the light's coming out of them. A lot of chair detailing at the Designer Showhouse, and that's something I also saw a lot of at High Point. So this particular chair in the bedroom where Joanne Haynes designed this room, you'll notice the detailing here of the white square insets, and also just this trim detailing here at the bottom of the chair is really interesting. The hardware on some of the dressers were just beautiful. I love these acorns. I thought those are really unique. And then here's another chair detailing with this quadrifoil clover leaf detailing on the back of that chair that was really pretty. This is the dining room that was designed by Jonathan Savage, and the room itself is in Benjamin Moore Phillipsburg blue, and Jonathan decided to do fabric across most all of the room's walls, and it just gives a lot of drama and a lot of detail and texture to the room for sure. Now, another thing I wanted to point out is, although I have been reading recently these posts or these articles online about what's in, what's out, or what's going out, or the trends that you're sick of and we're not going to see anymore. And one of the articles talked about that marble was out, or that it was going out. Well, that is not true, so don't believe everything that you read. Marble is not going out. Marble, look, quartz, it is hot, it is in, and it's beautiful, and it's timeless, and you're going to see it for a long time. So you'll see here that we have a quartz island with the waterfall effect, which is really popular right now. Lots of quartz. Opposite this area is the living room, and you'll see there is that detailing there in quartz, a really interesting surround of the fireplace done in that same quartz that was on the island. So I thought that was really interesting. A lot of black marble. This is, I guess this is marble. It may be quartz as well, but in small tables and other things. And if you noticed in the upstairs master bathroom that the flooring was like a black marble look for sure. So here's also a powder room in the Designer Showhouse, and you'll see this gorgeous marble. Oh, I don't know if it's marble or quartz. It's absolutely gorgeous. I think it's marble. The detailing here, the shape of this is just fabulous. So we're still seeing lots of that, and we'll continue to. Now, one of the things that I'm really noticing that I haven't heard anybody else talk about, but I'm seeing it a lot, is in tile applications, whether it's backsplash like this kitchen or on a floor, we're seeing less definition of grout lines. So you know how the last few years you see real contrasting grout lines, darker with the white subway tile, or maybe lighter with the darker tile. Well, now I'm seeing where there is still geometric shapes, like this geometric backsplash, but there's no apparent grout line. So all of the grout is done in the same color as the tile. So it looks like just a solid sheet. Okay, so that's something I'm seeing just beginning to trend. You're also seeing it in the flooring. So this is like, you know, encaustic tile is very popular right now. And we're seeing a lot of interesting encaustic tile. And you can do it with grout, you know, significant grout lines. But here, there are none. And it looks like just a solid sheet. And I really like that. It's kind of reminiscent of really the 1950s. There used to be the linoleum tile that was just sheet tile, right? It's like just linoleum sheets. And so it looks like that, or like a solid piece of marble. So really interesting. Just difference in a small thing like grout lines can really make a difference in how the design looks. Lots of very interesting details. This is just a picture that I shot. I love they're very heavy iron forged glasses here, just as a tabletop detail. Now in this dining room, I thought this was really interesting because the centerpiece here is a collection of what appears to be like different sized ginger jars, and then there are these oversized apples on either end on pedestals. So I just wanted to show you this because I thought this could be something interesting that you could do at home if you had some ginger jars or some mismatched pottery. If you painted them all the same color and then grouped them together, you can use them as a centerpiece or on a side table. And then you'll also notice on this console this collection of agates. And I'm seeing a lot of geodes, and agate is very, very popular and trending right now. Now, this was the one quirky detail that I just had to show you. This is a Dutch door that opens, the top opens separately from the bottom. And this was in the master bathroom water closet where the toilet is. So I don't know what they were thinking, why they thought maybe you want to leave the top open. I have no idea, but I thought it was really interesting and just a little quirky. So let me know what you think about the show house. If you're interested in winning the pair of tickets, all you need to do is to comment on your favorite thing about the O'More Designer Showhouse that I showed you today. Please comment on the blog in the comment section, and also on my Facebook business page. Just go to the Decorologist on Facebook and just please place your comment in both places, and that will make you eligible to win the pair of tickets. And I will let you know. Probably I'll give you 24 hours. Okay, so by the time this blog is published, within the next day, please leave a comment here and on Facebook. And I've also included below this video all of the pictures on the blog so that you can pin those if you want to keep them for future reference. So please pin these pictures so that you can, if you're working on a redesign, if you're looking to build a house, or you just want some design ideas for your house, pinning them is a really good way to kind of keep those organized for yourself and something you can check back in on later. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys later.